The website Tceincvi.com at first appears polished and convincing, offering a multilingual interface in English, Russian, Spanish, and German, showcasing animated graphics and confidently referring to global financial regulators. It even lists an address in London on 247 Tooley St, creating the impression of a long-established and internationally active brokerage firm. However, once the surface is scratched, the illusion collapses almost instantly. Every element that should confirm legitimacy turns out to be fabricated, unverifiable, or deliberately hidden, while the behavior of the platform matches the pattern of a typical investment scam operating under the disguise of a broker. The domain Tceincvi.com was originally created in late April of the year 2018, which at first glance may suggest a long operational history. Yet a closer look at the WHOIS data shows that the domain was updated in July of the year 2025, moved behind Cloudflare's privacy protection, and only then became active. This practice of purchasing old, unused domains for credibility is common among fraudulent projects, as an aged domain can momentarily reduce suspicion among inexperienced investors. In reality, the platform has a functional lifespan of only a few months, corresponding with the sudden appearance of complaints and negative reviews. On its pages, the company publishes references to several major regulators, including the Dubai Financial Services Authority, the United Kingdom Financial Conduct Authority, the Vanuatu Financial Services Commission, and the Luxembourg CSSF. The site even lists a license number supposedly issued by the Dubai regulator. Independent checks in each of these registries show that no such license exists. No company named Tceincvi has ever been registered, and none of the regulators have authorized the firm to provide investment or brokerage services. The badges, numbers, and declarations displayed online are therefore not just misleading, but entirely invented. This technique is often used by scam brokers as it creates a superficial appearance of compliance for users who are unfamiliar with how to verify such information properly. The trading plans advertised by the website offer 3 tiers with minimum deposits, expressed in amounts ranging from $150 up to $25,000. These tiers promise deposit insurance, personal managers, and exclusive market data. Such claims are attractive, especially to inexperienced users who associate personal guidance with increased safety. Yet legitimate brokers never guarantee the safety of deposits without belonging to an actual compensation scheme, and no compensation program accepts companies lacking proper registration. Likewise, leverage ratios described on the site exceed the limits imposed by most regulators, further demonstrating that the broker is not operating under any lawful framework. The address provided on the website leads not to a brokerage office, but to a co-working building in London, where dozens of unrelated entities rent virtual mailboxes. The listed phone number does not appear in any official registry supervised by the United Kingdom Communications Authority or by the Financial Conduct Authority. The contact email uses a generic domain configuration that cannot be tied to any verifiable legal entity. Each of these details illustrates a lack of transparency characteristic of fraudulent investment schemes. Numerous reviews submitted by users on independent platforms reveal a consistent sequence of events. Many report that depositing money is simple and immediate, while any attempt to withdraw funds leads to requests for additional payments, sudden account blocks, or complete silence from the supposed support team. Some recount how their balances were wiped out following conversations with unqualified so-called analysts who pressured them to take unnecessary risks. Others note that after questioning the legitimacy of the platform, their access was abruptly restricted. Online risk assessment platforms classify the website as high risk, referencing hidden ownership and a low trust rating. All verifiable indicators lead to the same conclusion. The aged domain provides a temporary sense of stability, but does not change the fact that the platform only became active in the year 2025, which exposes the artificial nature of its online presence. The licensing claims are fabricated. The regulators have issued no authorization. The address is virtual, the phone number unverifiable, and the customer service unresponsive. The trading conditions are unrealistic, the promises of insurance unsubstantiated, and the multilingual interface merely a marketing tool aimed at widening the pool of potential victims. The combination of these factors forms a clear picture. Tceincvi.com is not a regulated broker, but an investment fraud operation designed to imitate professional financial services while providing none of the protections required by law. It masks itself behind an old domain name, forged licenses, virtual contact information, and inflated promises to attract deposits. For anyone encountering this platform, the safest course of action is to avoid registration, refrain from transferring funds, and warn others before they become involved.